5 जुलै 2014 मकरंद बरोबर आम्ही
रेडवूड फॉरेस्ट पाहिला
इकडे फिरायला आलो आज. चला
तिकडे जाऊ.
लॉक झालं की
लाईट ऑफ होईल. घेतलं ना पेन्सिल.
त्याला असं खालपासून वरपर्यंत व्हिडिओ करत नाही.
तरी सुद्धा 90 मिनिटं लागतील. मग 5-6 तास. Total distance अर्धाच माईल.
Alright, so everyone is here?
Yes.
Alright, let's head out.
Let's go. आता कोणाची वाट पाहायची गरज नाही. ज्यांना यायचं नाही आम्ही जगह we could do talent show there. मतलब आंसर कर सकते. तो सारे साथ में जो
There are 2 other trees that come close to being as tall as the redwood tree. And that's the Douglas fir, which comes very, very close to being as tall, and the eucalyptus tree, which also comes as close to being as tall. But the thing that the redwood tree has on both the Douglas fir and the eucalyptus is its extremely long life. So its Latin name is Sequoia sempervirens, and sempervirens means ever living, and this tree lives up to that. Can anybody guess how old these trees can get?
2,000.
Over 2,000 years old.
over 2000.
Yeah, and a lot of the trees that are in this forest are over 1,000 years old. This is one of the few stands of old-growth redwoods left in California. The only place, one of the other places you can go to see trees that are older than this is Humboldt, but over 97% of these trees, the old ones, were cut down in the 1800s. There's only 3% of this old growth left.
what is the tallest tree?
So these trees, the tallest tree in the world, I think, right now is 387.4 feet tall. And you guys can check me on Google because this changes pretty often because they've got a lot of tree measurers out there. In fact, we have Zane Moore, I don't know if anyone got to see his walk. He measures trees for a living. And they'll climb up to the top and they drop a line all the way down. Or they get a special laser and they point it at the top to measure. It's really, really cool.
Oh. Oh, this is a laser to measure.
It's too hard to find. You see that wall?
98% झाडं आणि क्षेत्रामध्ये कापण्यात येते. फक्त 2% अशी फरक आहे.
We call them redwood family circles, like this one. You see how these trees are all in a big ring? And right next to the shop where the kids like to play, right in there, that big ring, you can tell how old or how big the parent tree was by these rings. Because the babies sprout at the base, and then when the parent tree dies, those trees keep growing. And that's why you see them growing in these big circles very often. And this is one of the main ways that they propagate. And then the other way is they do the seeds too, but the seeds don't produce quite as many trees.
This morning, a redwood cone.
कोण रेडवूड फ्रूट आहे त्याला. हा या तिथंच सीड असतं पण दुसरं प्रॉपगेशन. हा अच्छा त्याच्याच फांद्या वर वाढतात आणि दुसरं झाड उगवतं म्हणून ते असं सर्कल मध्ये ते आपल्या फॅमिली सारखं वाढतात. पॅरेंट ट्री आणि मग दुसऱ्याचा रूट चाइल्ड ट्री.
जुनं होत जातं बाजूचे ते वाढत जातात आणि मधलं मरून जातं. मला
एवढं मोठं लांब झाड आहे. जवळजवळ 2000 वर्ष जुनं झाड आहे.
Out here we get a lot of wildfires. You'll notice all the black scorch marks on the trees. These trees, a lot of these species love fire. The redwoods are well accustomed to fire, which is why you see these black scorch marks. This is evidence of many, many fires. This isn't just one particular fire. This is lots of fires over the centuries, but because they have that thick fire repellent bark, they survive it. And the story of the Douglas fir cone and how to identify them was that once there was a terrible fire. And all the animals were running out of the woods for their lives. And the deer, they had these great long legs and they could leap over the flames to safety. And the birds, they had their wings, they could fly over the smoke and away. But the tiny little forest mice, their little legs couldn't carry them fast enough.
I think I know the story. It's because the little mice bring like a worm, and then they got hide.
Yeah, cut, something like that. So they're running and the flames are getting closer and closer. And the mice get really, really scared and they start to scream out, "Can anybody help us? Can anybody save us?" And they run to Tan Oak. And Tan Oak says, "I'm going to burn in the fire too. I can't save you." And they run to the Redwood and they said, "Redwood, Redwood, would you save us?" And they said, "If I open my bark, the flames will get inside of me and then I'll burn up too. The only thing that's saving me is my bark and I can't help you." And the mice were despairing and they thought for sure they were going to die when Douglas fir shouted down at them, "Climb up and crawl into my cones and I'll protect you from the flames." And the mice did, and to this day you can see their little tails peeking out.
Cones are fire resistant?
No, not the Douglas fir cones. There is another tree in this forest called the knob-coned pine. It's at a higher elevation, so I can't show you the cones. But they actually need fire to open up.
Douglas fir.
Thousands of years old.